Hello, Alex's EDC Army, and welcome to Alex's Knives and Such, where the Such stands for EDC gear. Today I have a knife versus with the Benchmade Griptilian and S30V Purdue design against the Tyua Bruiser that I'm borrowing for a little bit more. We will return this week to Big Red EDC, and it's in D2. This knife is a great knife. See, what I did to this knife is the original silver thumb studs are gone, and I got the lavender purple from Titanium. Got this for $130 at Academy Sports and Outdoors. USA made. I believe this is China made, this Tyua Bruiser. But it is a Tyua knife, and it's T1601-GT. Brown G10. How it looks in hand. Get a good grip on it. And it goes like this. The clip is good. Action is awesome. Centering is great. So this is in hand. Not really, but you can do this. The clip is, this was a store model, so the clip is scratched up, that's why. My family's in their room, and I'm upstairs in my room, so you hear him in the background maybe. Any blade play up? No. At the side, some. Oh. Yes, just tighten this. I think what JB needs to do is put Loctite on the pivot area, because I always have to tighten it because it goes to the side too much. But that's another thing. I'll let him know that. The logo on this is like a 3D triangle type. The screws are inset to the scale. 3 pot clip screws, left and right, carry. It is right clip, tip up. Grip is so good. This Tyua Bruiser is only right side clip, tip up. The comparison is that the Tyua Bruiser is a tad bigger on the scale. But I'm going to come right back with a cut test after we show this comparison, which this is still a tad bigger, and be right back with the cut test. I got receipt paper, so let's see with the Tyua Bruiser how it works. Yeah, fold this down the middle possibly because it's thinner paper, so it's flimsy enough that you have to do it. Stab and cut works. I'll have to get more thicker paper to do the real test. Be right back. The graph paper. What? It's still too flimsy. Let me just fold it. Paper, you know. Flimsier it gets, the harder it gets to cut. Maybe he needs to sharpen this. JB? It's good enough, but I think it needs to sharpen. It still cuts, but it needs a sharpening to make it really strong. But it's a good knife when he had it, or no for sure. And when I've had it, it cuts. It really does cut though. I'll do the last part of the cut test and. Yeah, I might just need a sharpening. Or maybe the paper's too flimsy. Either way, it's still a good knife. Don't go wrong with the Tyua Bruiser. Or the Benchmade Griptilian. Only bad thing about the Griptilian is when these Axis Lock Omega springs fail, you do have to get new ones. But this is a great knife. Everything about it is good. Do not hate it. We'll carry it today. As well as this Tyua Bruiser is great. Now carry it today. Once this lock gives out, the liner lock, it will fail. But never had a liner lock give out. Except of one knife, and that's for a different video after I mail it out to Boker. I like this enough that I want to get one myself. Yeah, jimping right here also on the Tyua Bruiser, on the liner lock, right here in the blade, and in the brown back spacer, you got that too. Nice way to hold it though. This has jimping right here. Both places, and right here, and right here, and right here. Jimping is grip and grip. So it's called the Griptilian for a reason. All the jimping and the grippiness on the handle makes it the grippiest Griptilian that you know. Grippy Griptilian. There's nothing wrong with the Tyua Bruiser, and there's really nothing wrong other than these Omega springs when they fail on a Benchmade Griptilian. My low side rating for the Tyua Bruiser is 8.5 to a 9, just because the Loctite issue, which lots of knives don't have that, but some do. And on the high side, a 9.5 to a 10, because with the Loctite issue, I can still just tighten the screw and work that into the right side, into the center. But me taking knives apart does not really work. So even if I were to put Loctite, it would be a struggle for me to put it back together by myself. So I'm not going to do that. And plus, it's not my knife. And this, on the low side, gets this Benchmade Griptilian on the low side gets an 8.5 on the to 8.5 to a 9, and on the high side it gets a 9.5 to a 10. If these Omega springs fail, just send it into Benchmade. Don't be like me when I started collecting knives and I had a CF Elite bug out that I had to trade because of the Omega springs. The Omega springs. I didn't realize all of that, and I wish I still had it. But these knives are good. They have a good pouch. Speaking of the pouch, I might put a different knife in there and carry that pouch because I want to test out the pouch for you guys and make a video with that. So, if you have a chance to get both of these knives, get both of them. This is $130, USA made, S30V. Omega Springs, this is D2 and China made and about $50. So take your pick and enjoy. Like, comment, share, subscribe, even dislike. Have a great day. Be safe. And remember to use those sharp blades.